Hey guys, it's Kat and welcome to Calexis Culture. So today's video is going to be extremely different from the videos I've done in the past, and this video is going to be a rant, so if you don't like rants, you can click away. You can check out our other videos that are not rants. But this topic is something that's recently blown up, like literally today, but it's kind of built up over time, and it's about Zayn leaving One Direction and the ZAYN fight that happened today. If you don't care about One Direction, that's fine. Like, I don't care. So this video isn't what I had originally planned to post, but since it happened, I kind of just wanted to talk about it. All these opinions are mine, and I know people will and won't agree with them, but whatever it is, I hope that you can respect my opinion as I will do yours. And if you want to talk about this topic, we can have a nice discussion in the comments below. So, Zayn left One Direction, and the fans went ballistic. Like, it was just crazy for everyone. Like, for me, I didn't really know, like, how, I was just like, oh, okay. It wasn't really a big deal for me, and like, I would have thought it was, but I was like, you know what, if that makes him happy, if he wants to have a normal life, then yeah, good for him. Like, I understand, like, all the pressure of being, like, in the world's biggest boy band. Like, of course that'd be a lot of pressure, and like, with family and all that. So of course that'd be hard for him. But then, what happened with, like, Naughty Boy and Zayn, and how, like, I don't know, I felt like Naughty Boy was, like, using Zayn and, like, tweeting pictures of him and, like, tweeting, like, the most stupidest things, like, just to rile up the One Direction fans. I think he did all that just to get more attention, because honestly, it was unnecessary and it's very immature. Then today, what had happened was that, so I logged onto Twitter, and everyone on my timeline is freaking out, and like, Louis Tomlinson slayed again, or something like that was trending, and I was like, what just happened? And so I go to Louis' account. Louis tweeted something, and then Zayn, like, took it to an extreme. I was, like, actually really shocked. He said, like, something about, like, remember when you had a life and you stopped, like, something, like, talking about mine or something. And I was just like, I never expected that from Zayn, because he's always saying how, like, the 4 One Direction lads were his, like, best friends, and, like, they were his brothers, and, like, I would not expect that. You know, if I called someone my sister, I wouldn't be like, yeah, like, you don't even have a life, like, all this crap. Like, no. I was just, like, extremely shocked, and I'm sure, like, a lot of fans were too, because we never really expected this out of Zayn, but I think this just, like, took, like, an extreme turn. No one was really expecting that, and in my opinion, I think it was completely out of hand, and, like, the little respect I had for Zayn, I'm not even sure if I have it anymore, but, I mean, he seems like a completely different person from who he was while he was in the band, and if he likes that about him, then you know what, that's good for him, like, cool, but I don't like that person, so I don't like him anymore, and that's really weird to say, because I was in love with him and who he was while he was in One Direction, but I guess that never really was him, which is kind of sad, but I mean, it's the reality. And I just feel kind of bad for Louis, because you can tell how much, like, Louis cared for Zayn. Like, if you read previous tweets, and, like, just how their relationship was, like, on stage, they would always be, like, all over each other, and I think Louis still cares about Zayn, but with all the things that's being said about Naughty Boy and Zayn, and how Zayn is getting so much negative comments about what he decided to do, that's just, like, building up, and he finally exploded. So he's currently losing thousands of followers, and I feel like there's, like, a lot of tension right now between, like, the fandom and Zayn. And then I would understand that, like, fans are extremely mad, because first of all, Zayn never really tweeted a goodbye from One Direction. It was kind of like, oh, I'll let someone else do that. It's not that important to me. Like, I'm, like, seeing it like that, because if something is important to you, you're gonna address it, and you're gonna fix the problem. But he never said even goodbye, or, you know, thank you for the 5 years. Like, what happened to those 5 years? Did they mean nothing? I know, like, somehow they meant something to him, and I don't know, like, maybe they didn't, maybe they did, but whatever, like, you shouldn't just leave us like that. And I don't know what I'm saying, but it's just, like, kind of sad, like, how things played out. Like, I wish he could just be happy how he is, and I wish, like, their friendships never turned into what they did. Like, I never would have thought of Louis and Zayn, like, having, like, such tension, and I don't know. But I want to know what you guys think. Leave your comments down below, and we can have a friendly discussion of what happened, because I'm still trying to figure out all these things. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Sorry if you're not into rants. I've never ranted before. It's kind of weird. But I felt like it was a topic that was needed to be discussed. Alright, bye guys.